Cash, so you're saying that taxes will increase and that tolls may increase or they won't?
That is a decision that is up to the state and local governments. And also, it's going to depend, that gentleman mentioned about federal gas taxes. These are tough decisions. We all want better infrastructure. But unfortunately, there's just not enough money in the world to pay for all the infrastructure, which is why the president's infrastructure also emphasizes the private sector. Private sector pension funds are a tremendous source of capital for funding public infrastructure. There are states which disallow the private sector from investing in public infrastructure. So we hope that those restrictions can be removed. And then for those states and localities that want to work with the private sector, it's their decision as to whether they want to use private activity bonds, whether they want to use tolls, whatever. What we are saying in this proposal is that we're looking for creative ways for financing. And so tolls is one way. We're not advocating for them. We're also not endorsing them. It is really up to the local entities that are involved in trying to raise the financing.
As a quick follow-up, you're from Kentucky, so you well know the Waterston Expressway when it was widened in Louisville. One of the things they liked the best about it, there was no toll. Well, and so in rural areas, it helped people get to where they wanted to go quicker. Here in Washington, D.C. area, you have an abundance of tolls, and it cuts into people's paychecks. So while you're espousing that you want to help out rural America, isn't that going to impact, won't tolls hurt rural America?
That's really, okay, you're mixing up, I think, several things here. I'm so sorry. There's actually going to be a title, as I mentioned, on rural America. So that is separate from the rest of the titles in this proposal that we're talking about. So there'll be a special section for rural America. And then as for whether other urban areas want to embark upon tolls or private activity bonds or asset recycling, that is up to them. We are giving them the flexibility to do so. So it's actually, they're getting much greater flexibility now to be able to look at the panoply of creative financing mechanisms and decide for themselves what they want.